All right, Shalom, Yasharala, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Baha, Shem, Yahweh, Shah, Baha, Shem, Rachak, Kodash, double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of great millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the tabernacles of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, wherever you may be, wherever you may be. Shalom, Yasharala, Shalom. All right, so I wasn't really going to pull this video up because I saw it in my feed. Don't know why I was there, and I really didn't want to address it. But you know, spirit was just kind of on me, and I'm gonna try not to be too long because I need to go and situate a few things. Um, but as a matter of fact, let's just let the video talk for itself. Look at these comments. I haven't looked at the comments. It says y'all selling Hope and Passover tickets, $20. I thought everyone is supposed to bring food, aka a sheaf offering. So let me go and check out these comment sections. You know, somebody sending money, blindly following. The blind lead the blind, they both fall into the ditch. Outside, how come it costs to go to the Passover? I'm not scoffing. I'm just asking. Now, I haven't watched this whole video. I watched like the first, it was less than like 7 or 8 minutes. I don't even think it was that long because I remember there was something also they mentioned at the 6 minute part. Oh, you're not going to miss these announcements. You're not going to want to miss these announcements and the lessons and, you know, all this and that. And the elder's going to be in the building. And, you know, excuse me for saying it straight, but it's all bullshit, man. After all the things that just happened, what we've been talking about as of late, and this is what we mean when we say having spiritual discernment. Examine these other guys, man. What are they doing? How are they carrying themselves? It is not according to the scripture, man. But let me see what this says. Hassad, how come it costs to go to Passover? I'm not scoffing. I'm just asking because he had to make that money back that he putting out for food and drinks and things of that nature. The venue cost. There you go. The venue cost money. Lamb costs money. Wine costs money. 11 bread costs money. Bitter herbs cost money. Fork, spoons, plates. And you should just take your ass home and do your own Passover. But nah, it's got to be this big assembly where you got to pay to come in. It's all about money. Yeah, that's see. That's an answer that no one can get around because those things do cost money. But he's hiding those things, you know, because you probably got plastic and paper, you know, already home, you know, sitting at your house. You can go to the grocery store, depending on what city you in. You might buy a little thing of lamb, you know, a couple shoulders, I don't know, whatever, for like $10 to $14, if that. All right. On average, they're usually about $12 to $13. All right, from where I live. Okay, and wine. All right, so you know, you can buy those things yourself and have them already over time. And you know, however you make your income, you make that money back. But instead, you're feeding it to them. Okay. And when you have a great number, all right, the money they make back in is going to far exceed. Well, whatever, man. I don't have to get on. You get it. Come on. We can math good, right? Cups cost money. Oil costs money. I could continue on. This isn't a hustle, but things aren't free, family. If you were sincere, you know, like if someone can't really afford it, you're gonna say, "Oh, man, you had the $20. You sure you can't get the $20? And you sure you haven't tried this? You didn't borrow from your uncle? Come on, man. Like it's folly, man. Let's get on with this video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post comments back up, man, because this is what we're into, you know, news and stuff like that. But you know, the spirit was just on me. I don't know how long we're gonna play this video. I'm gonna play these first. I don't know however long, many minutes I went. I know I went past the 6 minute mark. So just listen up, man. This is what we warn you about, man. Examine these other guys, all right? Because this dude, I think his name is Akah. He said this is going to be his 16th Passover, and Asad said this is his 10th Passover. So you mean to tell me y'all ain't got one right yet? All right.
aka Pre-Genesis, and we got a special announcement. Y'all got to get in here.
Fall in, climb in, fall in, climb in.
Fall in, climb in, run in, jump in. However, you got to get in, get in. All right. I got a couple special, extremely special announcements. Bombs, you know, dropping Satan too, basically. You know what I mean? A nuclear bomb is getting ready to get dropped. tonight at the Genesis Passover here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Right? All praises to the Most High. Make sure y'all get in here. Like the video.
Most High who? What's his name, man? Okay, we know you know the name, Yahweh and Yahweh, right? But there's a lot of camps out there who barely use the name. Some know the name, but they don't use the name. Some use the name, but then their doctrine is off, and it's just a lot of different things going on, man.
What's up, everybody?
Thumb up the video. Like the video. Thumb up the video. Let's share this. I'm about to share this on my.
Here we go. We're starting. There we go. I was wondering that. I was worried for a second. What's up, everybody? So I'm gonna put it. Oh, I need to ping. I'm gonna ping it in the live chat too, though.
Yeah, but let's wait.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Somebody said, "What's the bomb?" Listen, brother, you finna be at Passover, so you finna see the bomb. You're gonna be first row, front court, court side ticket to see a bomb get dropped.
Bomb.com.
Yeah, you know what I mean. All praise to the Most High. Deacon and I were discussing things that we wanted to talk about concerning, just the times that we're in right now, and we are right at the end of this. If you cannot see, it is blurred. Hold on, y'all. Let's fix it. So with everything that's going on in the world, it says in 2 Ezra chapter 9 that we're supposed to measure the time diligently in itself. And when you see part of the signs come to pass, which I've told you about before, then you will know that it's the time where the God of the Bible is getting ready to visit the world which he made. And all these signs and wonders, which we're going to illustrate, we're going to talk about them tonight. We're going to talk about all the signs and wonders that God has done and will continue to do for his people.
See all this name avoiding, which that's not my point. But if you know the name, say the name, because Israel needs to know the name. They need to call upon the name to be saved. All right, you talking about bombs dropping? Drop that bomb of a name. Drop Yahweh, all right, and drop Yahweh into the chat. Why don't you do that, man? Not saying they do or don't use the name. I'm just saying, all right, where the name could be used, a lot of men avoid the name. I try to use the name as much as possible. Okay.
But we have to be aware of these things. There's a scripture a brother taught me early on in the truth, and it's Sirach 5:15.
Bring it up.
When it says, "Be not ignorant of any matter, whether it be a small matter or a great one." You can't ignore these things, and so it's important that we look at the geopolitical climate. We look at inflation. We look at all these things because the Bible talks about these things and has been talking about these things for thousands of years. And we are right at the end. We are literally living on the brink of our kingdom. We are literally living at their ends, and then we are getting ready to see our beginning as a nation. All praises to the Most High. So we got about 125 people in here. I think it's good to probably post it now. So what I'm going to do is go to my channel, and I'm going to pin this to the top. Somebody said your wife is pregnant. Not yet, but okay, soon, coming soon. So I just pinned that to the live chat. It's right there. If you're not able to attend the Passover here in Charlotte, North Carolina, you can watch virtually by purchasing a virtual ticket, and you're going to have to do that like expeditiously, all right? Because tickets are is limited availability.
Well, why don't I tell you, hey, if you can't attend the Passover, make sure you hold a solemn assembly by yourself or with your family or your house or whoever, are believers that really believe this truth. You guys hold your own assembly. You see? Like what the apostles teach us. It's not about we all have to gather together, which brothers gather together, those that, do what they do. But I'm not gathering with anybody. This is going to be it's third Passover, but of course, because I want to say I've been, 3 years now? I'm really not counting, but I want to say it's 3 because the first year, all right, I didn't do it, all right? I just observed others. But the last year, I did my own Passover, and so this will be my second one. So, yeah, maybe I have been around for 3 years now. I'm not even counting, but, man, 3 years fly by fast, man. Now that you think of it. But, yeah, and that's what I mentioned. He's saying that this is going to be his 16th Passover. This is his 10th Passover. And you guys are still pulling folly after everything that's just transpired, over these last week or so, all right? And these guys are still planning, to do Passovers that are flamboyant and reminiscent of parties and not a solemn assembly, being afraid, being in tune with the spirit, being in tune with what's going on right now, okay? But let's keep going.
Because we have too many people on the stream's going to crash it. So
the stream is going to crash.
Yeah. So, again, here it is right there.
We got guests. We got a few guests pulling up. Y'all don't want to miss that. We got some unheard public breakdowns. Y'all don't want to miss that.
Unheard public breakdowns. Come on, man. Ninja, please. Okay? You mean the apostles been around X amount of years, I'm not even going to finish the sentence. I just sound stupid saying it, man. Folly, man, in Israel, man. Okay? And the thing is, because when I first listened, I was a little bit pissed off, but I'm not even mad, because at the end of the day, the 2/3 have to be gathered. All right, there'll be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, they both fall, and they give off that young ninja vibe to me. Okay, that's all. They give off this young ninja vibe. All right, trying to mesh the truth and the world together, man, and they give off this little young ninja vibe. Okay, but come on, man, you ain't fooling nobody.
Nationwide announcements. Y'all don't want to miss that.
And I'm not like throwing no hate or shade. I'm just speaking what the truth of the matter is, man. Examine them for yourselves, man. Okay.
And it's, you know, it's so dope, the information that we're getting ready to bring out, because it boosts your faith. And what's good with people ask a lot. Somebody asked, how much are the tickets? What, like $20, I think?
Yeah.
It's like a dub.
It's a dub, man. You buy that, you spend that on, what is it?
On a small bottle of Hennessy.
A Big Mac.
A 375 milliliter.
A Big Mac is them. Am I performing? I don't know. I don't know yet.
And if you're buying things for a lot of different people, then they're obviously getting, buying wholesale, like they went to a daggone, what's it called? Because you got Walmart, but you got the other Sam's Club or something like that. All right, where you can get the things in bulk, okay? Because if you're covering everybody, you've obviously bought in bulk. So that way you can get your money back. And I'm not saying that they're doing it just for money, but come on, man, let's be real. All right, they're not just gonna spend some money and then be in the hole. They're gonna make some money back. All right, and this is what we keep talking about: men who are merging, these different ways of the world, and making money and having businesses and things of that nature. None of those things are wrong in survival mode, but when it comes to the ministry, you got to separate those things, man. You can't be taxing people off the ministry. Excuse me, if you're not giving it to them free, all right? And the scriptures say, come buy ye, without money, all right? Just paraphrase, because that's a big scripture there, okay? But the truth is free, man.
But the information...
And the Passover is free if you do it at home. I mean, it's not free as in you got to purchase a couple of things, but, I mean, you get my point, man.
It's so dope because it helps you with imagery. That's one thing that helps you learn things. Like even with like the 5 senses, and the scriptures talk about the 5 senses that the Lord has given to man. Of course, taste, touch, sight, hearing, things of that nature. Put a one in the chat if you've ever, you walk into a room, right? Let's say you walk to your grandma's house and it smells like it's always smelled for the last, your entire life. And then as soon as you walk in the house, memories start coming to your mind. Memories of, running around with your cousins at your grandma's house, things of that nature, because you can associate memories with taste, with sights, right? With hearing, etc. And so with the information that we're getting ready to bring out, this imagery that you're getting ready to see is going to really help you, absorb a lot of this information. And it's going to immerse yourself within our culture. That's what we need to do. This isn't a gang. This isn't a cult. This isn't a group. This is a culture of our people, of Blacks and Hispanics.
I think this is going to be my...
What about the Native Americans? What about the speckled birds scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth?
16th Passover, maybe.
It's going to be my 10th.
I think this is going to be my 16th Passover. And I have never, I'll tell you guys right now, I have never had an elder from back in the day, before things got bad with the elders, presiding over the Passover, seeing how we were doing it back then with the elders. We got the elder in the building tonight. Drop a bomb.
Yeah, so again, for anybody that just now is falling in, what I have pinned right here, I have it on the live chat. You should see it pinned at the top of the comment section. And I also have the URL right here on the page, right there. That is the link to be able to purchase a live ticket if you're not going to be able to attend in person. So if you're not able to attend in person, and we're going to be live for like 7 hours. You know what I mean? So you're going to be able to see the ceremony. You're going to be able to see the performances. You're going to be able to see the breakdowns, presentations, etc. Right? So what time does it start? It's going to be at 4 p.m., I think. 4 p.m.
I'm tired of listening to this. I was going to keep going on, but I'm tired of listening to this because, it's just folly, man. I can't watch the rest of this video, but I want to pull up, a particular point here. Because all these different people, all these different followers, all right, they claim to know the scripture so well, but I guess if they don't follow Paul's writing, I guess they wouldn't, you know, care or know for this. Now, I'm pretty sure they know about it, though. All right. It says, when you come together, therefore, into one place, this is not to eat the Lord's Supper. For in the eating, which we read this the other day, for in eating, everyone taketh before other his own supper, and one is hungry, and another is drunken. What, have ye not houses to eat and to drink in? Or despise ye the church of the Most High, and shame them that have not? What shall I say to you? Shall I praise you in all this? I praise you not. And once again, we spoke about these things the other day. They're talking about performances and things of that nature. We dropping bombs. Oh, we got elders in the building. All this fantastical stuff, man. All right. And it goes on to say what? For I have received of the Lord that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Yahushua, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread, and when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, take, eat, this is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me. So they're talking about, oh, this is our culture, it's in our heritage. Well, when did you mention Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? At what point did you mention this is, the Lord's Supper? This is Yahushua's sacrifice. It's dropping bombs and the elders in the building and breakdowns unheard of. All this nonsense, man. This do you in remembrance of me. After the same manner, also he took the cup when he had when he had supped, saying, this cup is the New Testament. So after they ate the Passover, all right, and it says, this cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me. And you see by these, is what we talked about the other day, is manifesting itself, which it has been for years, but I'm saying, because we're here now, you can actually see it real time. Examine these other camps, man. All right, outside of Great Millstone and the affiliates, down to the lowest denominator. All right, like myself. All right, examine what these other guys are doing. Okay, they're making a club scene, they're making a party scene, they're making some unity scene out of the Lord's Passover, and they think it's a joke, man. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. So you got a random Israelite that's coming in. Yeah, I heard about these guys. Some friend told them, and they like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna purchase a ticket. I'm gonna be one of the first because I know it might be sold out or the server might crash. And here they are, all right, watching the Passover getting streamed live, and it's a bunch of folly and foolishness going on. And though they may not be there actually eating the lamb, they're still partaking in that particular, we call it celebration, because what they're doing is a celebration, not a solemn assembly. Okay, they're still partaking in that ceremony, and you're going to be held accountable because you're eating, you in a sense, you're virtually eating of a Passover unworthily, and then it's not the Passover that they're doing is not really according to the scriptures, man. It's a lot of folly and fun sitting in it. You see? Oh, we gonna hit some scriptures here, break some things down that are heavy, but then we're gonna have fun afterwards to lighten up to cut the tension in the air. Nah, man. You're supposed to be scared shitless. Fucking joking all the time, man. Come on, man. It says, wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. And Salakia, man, because I know I do try to watch, I try, man, and I keep the anger on the wraps, and I definitely try to keep my words on the wraps, but man, this shit get to you sometimes, man. But we not even, like I said, I'm not even really angry. It's just the thought of it, like they don't take it serious, man. But it's okay. All right, there must be heresies among you. It has to be these men with false doctrine and phony ways, and all these gimmicks and things of that nature. All right, so it can show forth those that really worship the Lord, man. But yeah, Salaki once again, man, says shall be guilty of the body of the blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. And that's what they're not counting, man. All right, they're not counting. All right, what this really means for it to have as many Passovers as they claim they've had. You mean you haven't gotten one right? You mean to tell me that you haven't examined and seen that maybe those elders who taught you this Passover to allow this Passover to be done this way, they're not telling you it's wrong? Which is why you hate Great Millstone so much, because they're going to tell you it's wrong. Okay? Regardless of how you feel. That's open rebuke, man. But hey, as I think as Apostle Gabar always says, man, when words can't teach, adversity will, man. Hey, if you think we at the end, like you said out your own mouth, if you think we're at the end, well, it's time to shape up, man. Because the Lord ain't playing, man. All right? We can all be forgiven for things, but these guys don't seem to be down the path of forgiveness and mercy. They're down the path of we going to do it our way. We're going to do it the YN way. All right? And the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. I'm going to leave it right there. Shalom.